So multimeters, anybody here not worked with a multimeter before? It's not embarrassing. Cool.
Okay.
You saw it here first. So just about every digital multimeter you'll see has these 3 ports. There's always a common in the middle. That's your ground or your black wire. And then you have 2 options. You have something that says V with the Greek omega, which is ohms or resistance, and then MA, milliamperes. That's your current rating. So you would use that for measuring regular voltage, resistance, or current. The other option is usually for high current, which is the 10 amp DC unfused. There's a little fuse inside of here. If you go greater than that, you'll pop a fuse or burn a hole in the circuit board. That's pretty cool when you see one of these blow up. Let's not do that today. If you do, make sure you get it on video.
So, like poking it into the wall outlet?
If you wanted to measure AC
Incorrectly, yeah.
Incorrectly.
Yeah.
If you want to measure, you would use, there's a V with the little wavy line, your alternating current, voltage AC, kind of like this game's theme. Kind of cool, no, maybe? Got nerded up. And then voltage for when you're measuring like the batteries that are on your kits, right? There's different ranges. So for resistance, we'll go to the little omega symbol. These resistors, I think, the color codes. Well, we'll find out what value it is. We'll try a 200 ohm range. So on a scale, tell you what, let's do a continuity check. That little symbol with the little wavy lines, that's a little buzzer, a little beeper. If we have an open circuit, you'll see no numbers. When we close the circuit, if you have good clean leads, you should see less than 1 ohms, and it's beeping somewhere.
Yeah.
And then it stops. So it shows that you got a good closed circuit. To measure resistance, we'll try this 200 ohm range. Here we go. For resistance, 200 ohm range, we're going to try that, see what value we get on this resistor. You can actually predict the values. They're color codes, and there is a standard for that. Is that 27 and a half? Or?
It was, 27 and point something.
27 point something. Looks like 27 and a half. So we know the value of that resistor. In your IR kits, there's different prescribed resistor values. So you can either determine it by a color code. I think the brown is 1, I forget. There's a whole Roy G. Biv correlation. So you can tell by the numbers or test it first before you install it in your board. Or since you already have one complete kit, just copy that one.